Hey everyone, hope you're having a great start to your week. If I look like I haven't slept in days and there's smoke in my eyes, it's because I haven't slept in days and there's smoke in my eyes. Yesterday I shared a miracle at church that I didn't want to share because this is a personal thing that happened with my family this past week, but I felt inclined as a pastor to share God did a miracle. And I don't over spiritualize, so when I think it's a miracle, it's a miracle. We went out of town this past Tuesday to Branson, and I got a call about 4 o'clock, pulled up to the cabin. We were about to go and check out that there was some kind of beeping going on in my home. And my mom and dad had been next door picking up packages, and my nephew heard a beeping in the house, and I was going to write it off because it didn't sound like an alarm. It sounded more like when I lose power to one of my electronic devices in the home. Well, just to be safe, I told my mom, go inside. And as soon as she went inside, she says, something's wrong. I smell smoke. And so I had her go try to find the source of the smoke. And as she entered the lower level, it was completely black. So there was definitely a fire. And so I had a hunch of where it might be. And so it was so bad, she was choking. So I said, go out of the house. Don't worry about it. Safety first. She goes out. She somehow in the process was able to spot the fire. And it was somewhat contained, but it was smoldering, but not in flames. It had smoldered the entire basement full of black smoke. She picks up the fire, takes it out into the yard, and it combusts into flames once it got more oxygen. And the fire department comes, tries to vacuum out the basement, and our HVAC had taken that black smoke and put it through the rest of the house. So the moral of the story is our house did not go up in flames, but it has what's called level 1, our light to medium smoke damage. The restoration company has said it's going to be 2 solid weeks of 4 to 6 person crew, full-time every day, top to bottom, getting the soot off this house. Roof, walls, kids' toys, clothing, furniture, anything you can imagine that smoke actually touches. It's pretty mind-boggling. So we're good. This video is not to ask for anything except one, prayer is that they can restore it, but 2, this is a testimony of God's miracle, because here is truly the miracle. The miracle is, if my father had not come over proactively to check for boxes, my house would be in flames. And if my nephew had not been with him and heard a beeping, my house would have gone up in flames. And if he had not said to his Grammy next door, my parents happen to be next door, Grammy, something's wrong, I don't think that's right. And she went in like a gangster to the basement. My mom's a stealth, old school Italian, and you don't mess around with her. And when there's a lot of pressure at stake, she is like a tiger focused. That's a gift my mom has, is laser focus under pressure. She goes down and takes the fire out of the house before the fire department could even get there. They were way past the time that my mom was able to get the fire out of the house. So there were 3 critical steps that took place that prevented this from destroying our life, essentially. And I was out of town. My whole family was out of town. So there's no way anyone would have known that the house was on fire until you see flames blazing from the roof, if you know what I'm saying. So that is a miracle from God that all 3 of those steps took place, and God reduced this and steered us clear of devastation and something that's correctable and that we'll get through. All this to say, God is good and always watching your back and worthy to be praised. Even when you think he's not watching, he's taking care of you on the backside. Love y'all.